years which we went through with COVID and the entire situation, that we really managed to keep all our stuff on and to still have a small but positive result. And that goes, of course, because you as our members are supporting us as well. You are our members, and big thanks to all of you, and thanks to the team. Thank you very much. Uwe, thank you very, very much.
I'd just like to thank Ragnar and all of you and our partners, of course. Many of us did not expect the positive result in 21. We achieved it because we adjusted the budget twice in between. As we said, we tightened our belt, but it worked out. We came out with a plus. Thank you, Ragnar. Thanks the team. And for the future, if you have any leads of potential corporate partners for us, please give us the contacts that we can move ahead and grow. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Uwe. Fantastic. Absolutely great. Now I would like to call on stage Cornelia. Neil already here for our bylaw session. Cornelia, I leave the desk for you.
So many water bottles down here. Okay, I'll leave this back to you. Oh, sorry, Thomas, I'm going to give you all of it. Okay, we didn't do a practice run, so bear with me. Okay, so I know you're surprised to see me, but unfortunately our bylaws committee members couldn't be here. Richard Beck, who is our chairman, had an operation and was unable to travel. Andreas Mueller was not able to leave his workplace or because of quarantine requirements. And unfortunately, Karen Doyle had COVID, tested positive just a few days before the flight. And our other bylaws committee member, Harry Linsmeyer, is a voting delegate, so he can't run this session. So I'm here. You have me. So I am the liaison with the committee, and I will do my best to represent them. Now, as you know, before the 2020 online general meeting, we circulated a bylaws document, which was in essence what you have received for this general meeting. There were a few housekeeping items tidied up, a few edits, and the document in principle is the same. We sent it out on February 28 to all the emails we had on file for the presidents and official representatives. So you've had it for quite a time to review. We are hoping that it will be possible to have your support to approve these documents as they've been circulated so that we can implement them, as many of these items that are in here have been pending for almost 3 to 4 years. So we're going to ask for a motion, first for the standing rules, and then first for the statutes, and then for the standing rules. If you support the motion, and we have majority, then the document as circulated will be passed, and that will be our working document until the next general meeting in 2024. If it's turned down, we will then go through each proposed amendment, which is approximately 90 slides, and we will vote as needed for each amendment. Then we'll move on to the standing rules. We'll ask for a vote to accept the document as circulated. If we have majority, the document will be passed, and that'll be our working document for the next 2 years. And if not, we will go into the voting for each of the amendments. Okay, so just to be clear. As you know, they're working documents. If there's something within the document that you're very passionate about, you can always put in a proposed amendment for 2024. They are working documents, they're not cast in stone, they're not forever. There are guidelines that we use to govern and organize Worldchefs. So I'll put it to the floor, ask for a motion to approve the statutes document as circulated, and do I have a proposer to approve the document, the entire document, with the proposed amendments as circulated? Do I have someone to propose? Uwe Michael, thank you. Seconder? Okay, these have to be the official voting delegates. Harry Linsmeyer from Chile, also from the Bylaws Committee. Now it's important that we get this vote accurate, so we have 43 votes to calculate. They will be, of course, for, against, abstain. So for to approve the document as circulated with the proposed amendments. All in favor, please raise your paddle.
Nice and high.
You good? Okay, those opposed, please raise your paddle high. Those opposed? Okay, those abstain? So do we have a total of 43? Yes? Okay, so thank you very much. The majority it is that it's approved. And now we'll move on to the standing rules. The same, again, it's a working document. If there's anything within that document that you are concerned about, you can always put forward an amendment for 2024, should it be passed. So we'll start again. So I put forward a motion to accept the proposed amendments that were approved and reviewed by the Bylaws Committee and the Board of Directors. And I'll ask for a proposer on the floor, someone to propose this motion. Peter Wright from Australia, seconder. Well, let's see if we have someone else. Anyone else, seconder? We need a seconder for the motion. Okay, from UAE, your name? Peter, okay. So please, for the minutes, Peter, can you tell Peter Wright your name just so he has it for the minutes? Okay, so all in favor of accepting the proposed amendments as circulated. Now we need to raise your hands real high. All in favor? This is standing rules. I was going to show the committee. Okay, and opposed? Okay, abstain? $43? Okay, perfect. So that motion has been passed. Thank you very much.
Cornelia, thank you very, very much to getting us to the bylaw session. Highly appreciated, and thank you all for voting on the same. The next agenda point goes to our Worldchefs committees. And there, first I want to say thank you very, very much to all the committee chairs, to all the committee members for their really hard work which they put into all the committees. The positive thing saying about COVID is that people had a little bit more time to stay on computers and do a lot of workouts which are on the theoretical side. And big thank from my side to all our committee teams, members, for their tremendous efforts which they put up in the past 4 years. Thank you very, very much for that. I would like to call on stage Worldchefs Without Borders Committee Chairman, Mr. Wilmond Leong. Wilmond.
You want me to do the presentation now? Okay. Surprise. Timetable has changed. Okay, everybody, this woman here. Before I start, can I invite my committee members on stage, please? Is it okay? I think they are my team. Without them, we do not have Worldchefs Without Borders.
Will I bring more chairs?
I think we can stand, no problem. Okay, just gather around. Okay. Okay. So today, happy to be here, and definitely before I start, I want to extend our appreciation to President Thomas, especially Chef Andy, Chef Uwe, for creating this excellent platform for us to be here again. Finally, I can wear my long pants and my chef jacket rather than my shorts and underwear running around between bedrooms and bathrooms via Zoom meeting. Okay. Like Rick Stevens always tell me, during his meeting, he's only wearing a shorts, right? Okay, finally we have a pants now. Okay, good. Okay, so I will just brief a bit in terms of the Worldchefs Without Borders, what we've done. More or less, we have President Thomas has actually recruited, and myself, some new committee members responsible for each continent to ensure that we can actually provide assistance to any country association that maybe want some advice from us, or maybe support or to promote your CSR event in your very country or region. Okay, CSR meaning Chef Social Responsibility. So we have a group of very nice, heavy duty, heavy lifted committee members. Sorry, it's really heavy. So we have split our committee members into few regions to spread out the workload to assist everybody. And any chef that are interested to join us or actually submit your CSR event in your country, please do so. We are here to inspire the rest, and we try our very best and to do whatever we can, okay, during these difficult times. Okay, these are our committee members. I will not go through one by one because I don't want to waste everybody's time. And Worldchefs Without Borders would like to applaud to all presidents to need your support, because the past 2-3 years, we actually actively do a lot of CSR events. We did not stop. Actually, our committee members did not stop. We actively seek President's support to submit whatever you have done. I know that a lot of you had did a lot of CSR event during COVID time, a lot. But the problem is, don't do it quietly. You know, it's not that to make yourself famous. It's about inspiring others. So if you have done a lot, do send us your report. So let us help you to promote, to inspire the rest to follow suit. Okay, so we can create a better place for us. Okay, so it would be very nice that if all the president can actually help and support towards our committee members representing different regions. This is more or less what we have done for the past many, many years. I will just do a very small recap. Okay, 83 events in 30, 40 countries, small and big. For us, Worldchefs Without Borders, there's no such thing as doing 50 hot meals delivery or 500 or 5,000. For us, anything counts. So long you share, I believe that it will be under our chef's social responsibility. Okay, this is more or less what we have for the past 8-9 years. From fundraising to CSR event in Myanmar, we're supposed to have 1, 2, but we have to cancel off. Let's go through very quickly. Okay. And just for your information, we have actually, like President Thomas had mentioned, we have too much time at home. So we created this 3 so-called endorsement. Okay. Hopefully that all the president can support. Actually, the first endorsement is, we call it Worldchefs Without Borders National CSR Endorsement. If we have happened to have 1 to 5 country chefs participating, we are happy to endorse this event for you. Okay. In future, we will have digital badges. Am I right, Cornelia? Okay. And also, we will try to create awards or even medals for those chefs that participate in the CSR event. I think after pandemic, we need times to recover. Okay, so I think we need to support each other. And I believe this is the time that chefs like us have to help each other. Okay, the second one will be the regional endorsement. We'll be involving 6 to 29 chefs, country involving, if you have. So we're happy to endorse that. And last but not least will be the global one, involving 30 or more country chefs participating. Okay, so do contact us, okay, or the office, so we can help to promote your CSR event in line with what we are doing at the moment. Okay, so on behalf of Worldchefs Without Borders, I would like to apologize to all the passionate chefs that decided to participate in our Cambodia Siem Reap event last year. Actually, we postponed 3 times due to the pandemic. Till date, we have actually 105 chefs from 32 countries have contributed 1,000 euro each. And we managed to raise 100,000 euros of fundings to participate in this event. And the overwhelming support from you guys is tremendous. I'm speechless, and our guys were shocked that so many chefs actually came to support, wanted to come, and we have to stop the registration because overwhelming chef. But due to the pandemic, we have to postpone it. And we have refund all the contribution towards Worldchefs with this event to all the individual chefs. And some chefs choose not to be refunded and wanted the fund to be in Worldchefs Without Borders Global Funding for future events. For this, I thank you, sir, for not getting back the refund. Am I okay, Cornelia? Okay, good. Okay. Again. Next one. Actually, this guy from Italy, okay, used to be our Worldchefs Without Borders committee member. Okay, for the past many, many years, I've been observing him. Okay, Roberto Rosati from Italy had did so much, okay, in terms of CSR. And actually, I have a lot of pictures of his. He sent me a lot of pictures. but I think this screen is too small. I need at least 60-meter long screen to put everything in. So in order to honor what you have done in Italy towards CSR event, I would like to invite Chef Ricardo, okay, on behalf of Chef Roberto and his organization, what we have done in Italy. Please share to us what we have done. I don't understand how this guy can do so many things in one time. I believe that he has a lot of job and also actively involved in CSR. Please take the floor and explain to everybody, please.
Thank you. Thank you to all the board. And I just want to tell that in Italy we have struggled with earthquakes, flood, and everything because the climate is changing, and it gives us a lot of signals that is going like this. And as with the Dipartimento Solidarietà Emergenze of Federazione Italiana Cuochi, we're working as chef to help people in these situations. The last event we go through is helping Ukrainian people to reach materials and food and everything they need, because they need a lot. So we just go in Ukraine 2 times, and we are going again. So thank you all.
Thank you so much. And this is the first time that the floor has been taken by committee members, right? Normally I do all the talking. This is the first time because I truly respect Chef Roberto Rosati a lot personally. A great guy, you know, is inspiration for myself. Not only for Worldchefs Without Borders, I think inspiration for the chef in the whole entire world. Please relay my message to Chef Roberto. Domenico, thank you, sir. Okay, so definitely, like I mentioned before, during the pandemic, COVID time, we did not stop. Actually, many countries actually created their small little events to help whatever they can, like cooking meals to people that are affected by during lockdown. I remember that after the first wave in Thailand, okay, for myself, I was like, what's happening to the world now? So everything is locked down. We lost our job, our income. It's very, very bad. So after the first wave, I received a lot of information from a few countries. I think everybody is doing it, but the problem is nobody actually maybe have the mood to send me a so-called report. So certain countries actually, they try to draft something up to send to me, which are all the way from Singapore, Greece, Indonesia, Malaysia, small, little, big kind of CSR event they are doing it. So this is a pandemic CSR, so-called. Okay, also from Thailand, myself doing it quite a bit, in Malaysia, okay, and definitely in South Africa, they did a lot too. For me, less they have and yet more they share. This is what I can explain towards Africa and South Africa team. So thank you so much, Chef Philip, for actually sharing everything for us. He actually sent me 2,000 pictures. I cannot put everything in. Good job, thank you so much. So just before we finish my presentation, definitely by wordings or by pictures might not explain more what we have done during pandemic. I have a small little video to show you what we have done in Thailand after first wave. Just to share with you, I remember after first wave, when I have the news that we have to have a lockdown. For me, you know, after the first wave, I have no income, no future, no news, no hope. I think like most of us. So I tell myself, well, I have some saving. Maybe I can last 1 year, 2 years. Who knows? That I didn't do anything at all. So most of us doing well, we just stay at home and watch at the TV. But when I talk to one little cook, a cook helper in Thailand, I asked him, how are you now? He speak in a very broken English and he tell me, okay, chef, you have no future, no hope. Do you know what happened to me? I say, what? What happened to you? He said, I lost my daily job and daily income, and I have no tomorrow. No tomorrow. Okay? For this, we decided to came out this Chef Hut event in Thailand. Okay, please enjoy the video. I will show you. I will actually talk over the voice of the video and explain to you what we are doing. Enjoy the video, please. ข้าวกล่องเชฟฮัก
โนฮัก
บัตรเลิฟทูแชร์
ไม่มีอ้อมกอด
แต่มีรักที่อยากแบ่งปัน
This event is actually created by many parties. Most of us suffer quite a bit. Like I said, no income, no money, you know. So what we do, as chef, we have contacts, we have network. So what we do is we gather all the passionate chefs, okay, gather a lot of sponsors, okay. Surprisingly, many sponsors came in and supported our good cause. In 10 days, we have prepared 40,000 hot meals, okay, delivered to 15 districts in Bangkok, okay. Per day is around 4,000 hot meals from 11 to 20 of May 2020. So I've been running around with the face seal, you know, mask, giving away the food box. Everything is food safety, proper handling. I believe as a chef, we need to be careful what we do, what we serve. So enforce social distance at the moment, okay, it's all supervised by the local government authority. So every temperature check, we try our very best to cook only fresh hot meal. The hot meal that we serve it in the morning, we cook in the morning and we deliver in the afternoon time, noon time. So it's never more than 3 hours. So it's from kitchen to the table.
ช่วยเหลือผู้ได้รับผลกระทบช่วยเหลือพนักงานโรงแรมพนักงานร้านอาหารต่างๆที่ไม่มีงานทำเรามารวมกันเรามีค่าตอบแทนให้ถึงจะไม่มากนัก
For information, that little cook that told me, Chef, I have no tomorrow, he's actually the first guy that we hired to run this project. So he has a tomorrow. We might not be able to help to sustain his daily income, but after that, we actually actively find a lot of jobs to ensure that those have no tomorrow to have a stable income to feed their family. So this is what we did in Thailand. It's not a big event, but I think this would inspire others to share. And I think everybody put in their effort and thoughts.
และการแพ็คข้าวกล่องก็เป็นขั้นตอนที่ถูกต้องนะครับตามมาตรฐานเว้นระยะห่างที่ถูกต้องนะครับใช้เจลล้างมือทุกสิ่งทุกอย่างออกมารับรองครับว่าสะอาดถูกต้องตามกฎอนามัยแน่นอนทุกอย่างเลยครับต่อมาจากสมาคมเชฟประเทศไทยนะครับ
Giving away food box to people, share our happiness to them. And with their smile, I think we worth a lot.
ตั้งแต่หน่วยหุงข้าว
And definitely we are chefs.
แล้วก็หน่วยแพ็ค
Food safety is number one priority. So we cannot neglect that. Okay. So for information, this project we have hired 100 over chefs, food service waiter, and taxi driver. I think taxi driver they lost all their income. No passenger, no people traveling. So we hired a taxi driver. Okay, pay them, and deliver the food for us. So actually we hired quite a number of people. And total staff involved is around 200. 100 of them is volunteer, the other 100 is we hire them. The entire project maybe cost around, not much, around 50,000-60,000 euro for the 40,000 meals in 10 days. Which this 10 days is the briefing period for us, because at that time I remember we were allowed to just to move out a bit after first wave for only few weeks. After that, second wave hit in. So we have to stay back again. So we found the right timing to go out and do whatever we can.
ขอให้คณะทีมงานนั้นขอให้มีความสุขความเจริญก้าวหน้าในหน้าที่การงานครับขอให้พระเจ้าตอบแทนความดีแด่ทุกคนนะครับ
พิเศษเลยครับในช่วงเวลาแบบนี้ครับช่วยกันครับ
ช่วงโควิดแบบนี้ก็มีที่นี่อะค่ะ พอประทังชีวิตไปได้ ขอบคุณมากค่ะ
Thank you so much. Look at the sponsors and support that we have. I believe many people like yourself, we are all very passionate. We have all the network, we have all the contacts. Okay? If we just try our very best to make one phone call, I believe with your connection, we can create something different for others and create a better place for human beings. These are all our people that actually help us. Okay? COVID-19 may take away our livelihood, will never, ever, ever, ever take away our chef humanity and passionate heart. Together, I believe we can pull through this in this difficult time. Last but not least, screw COVID-19, we are chef and we have no borders. Thank you very much.
Wilman, thank you very, very much to you and the entire team, to all the people involved in Worldchefs Without Borders for their, I so would say, never-ending support to the needy around the world, and I believe, or to the unfortunate, because I believe this is one of our social responsibilities as chefs to support this kind of people from all around the globe. And definitely, we as Worldchefs count on all of you, on all your members in your respective countries to assist and to help. The next presentation today goes to Rick Stephen, Chairman of the CCC, Culinary Competitions. Rick, please.
Good morning. I won't take too long, guys, so we can go to a coffee break.
Good plan.
So we just want to introduce, first of all, the culinary committee to you. So I'm sure a lot of you know the people, but a lot of times you don't actually get to see the faces. So we have Frank here from Germany. We have Sven from Norway. Gilles, who should be here but is not here, from USA. Hassan from Egypt, and then we have Rudy here from Hong Kong. Then we have Simon from Canada, Carlo from Luxembourg, Dennis from Denmark, Lee from UK, and myself. But also we have still have our advisors, so we still have we have Otto and we have Gert as honorary advisors. We have Veselina looking after the vegetarian carving, the vegetable carving. Cornelia looking after the her favorite topic, you all should know that, the vegan section. Rene looking after the armed services, and we have Ulrich looking after the community catering. So we have a lot of new faces in there. And what's happening with the team, we split up the team into sub-teams to look at all the rules after the ICA. And so we can actually make the next step for Luxembourg, the changes that we've made, trying to improve the competition, trying to make it a level playing field for everybody. So our focus has actually been on food of the world from each region. We want to have the respect for the cuisines of each region, so that they can present with their own taste profiles. We're embracing technology and sustainability, of course. And a lot of us, you'd see in the new rules, there's a lot about food waste and food hygiene, which is paramount today. So the Global Chef competitions, slight change to what we're going to be doing moving forward. Each region of the World Chefs, we have 7 regions, will host a semi-final qualifying final. The top 2 teams from each region will then be invited to go to the World Final. Also at the World Final will be the winner of the Luxembourg, the World Cup, they'll be invited, and the host country will have a seat there. So only 16 teams will compete as we move on. Then for the Global Young Chef, with World Chefs having 7 regions, 1 from each region, plus the host country. And this is the same rule that we have for the pastry, one from each region, plus the host country. But in 2024, we have a new one. We will have the Global Vegan Chef. This here will be the competition where teams of 2 will be competing, and they will go through the same, and there'll be 8 teams there again, one from each region and one from the host country. And they all will go through like a semi-final to make it there. A new thing that we've come up with is the lapel pin. So these lapel pins we're going to give to all the qualified judges, and we want to honor the guys that have been, all the people have been judging for quite a while, and we number these lapel pins. And what we've done, for those who've been following the seminars lately, we don't have A and B judge anymore. We have international judge, and we have continental judge, and we have regional judge. So the continental judge will have this badge, and on the back it'll have the number, and it's recorded by Worldchefs. People ask how we get this badge. Yeah, that's the challenge for me, but the challenge is answered this way. When we have the next major event, your president can write asking for those badges, or the person can write, and they'll be available, say, in Luxembourg from the Worldchef stand. We will not post them out, okay, because we've got to make sure that they go to the right person. Okay. So something new for everybody. In Luxembourg, for the day before the World Cup, we will host 4 workshops, one on vegetable carving, one on vegan, one on pastry, and one on the hot kitchen and the chef's table. So this one here, just agreed by the board a few days ago. So information will be on the web page soon. So I always encourage the team manager, the team captain to attend these, even if they don't want to be a judge, just to hear the updated rules that are coming out, that all are out. So that's all for me. I made it as quick as I possibly can, but I am here for any Q&A. Any questions for me? I can't see down the back there, but I can see. No, we only did the seminars. We only did the seminars online during COVID because it's very hard to get the feel of the person and what they're actually understanding from an online seminar. And it's easier when you can talk to the person, and we do a little bit of a practical test as well, not a test, but an exercise, and you can see if people are actually absorbing what you're teaching. So we're going to have a coffee break soon, but anybody that wants to ask me a question can come up to me during the coffee break. But do I see any more questions? Okay, I'll answer one that's not there. No one's asked me about it, but I will answer it. Someone asked me about the rankings, how, because Luxembourg cut back a little bit this year because of sponsorship, they can't fulfill all or can't get all the kitchens, and people ask me about the rankings. The rankings are based on the last 3 events that you did, and then you get like the average from those rankings. So, and the idea is how to get you up if you haven't been there. And that's something we've put on the agenda for our culinary committee meeting, how to get it up the teams that are competing in the regional events, how they can climb up and get ranking points. That's one of our next tasks. So I thank you for your attention. No more questions. Thank you very much. Thomas.
Thank you. So Rick, thank you very much. Well done. And for now, Cornelia, some updates.
Thank you. So we just need to update the quorum. We now have 44 eligible voting National Society members present, 4 proxies for a total of 48 eligible votes, which is now 76%.
Thank you very much for the update. So for now, we will have a nice coffee break for some minutes. Enjoy, mingle with your colleagues and friends, have some talks, and then we continue with our AGM session after the break. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chef Thomas. The coffee break is back in the where you've been having lunch and coffee breaks for the last 3 days. You will come back at 11 o'clock. You will come back at 11 o'clock, or you won't be allowed in, and I'm going to take your paddle away.